What are you wearing?
Bro, I'm wearing all white, bro.
Yeah.
How does Grace know about you and Liv? She said to me, she sent me a fucking little picture somebody posted. She said, Sean better say happy birthday and apologize. Oh, about the fucking car.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Good luck, my junior.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
To throw, it's Wentz. They find Swift out of the backfield. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards.
46-yard line.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Shotgun now for Wentz. Gets it quickly to Galladay. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll get this one to Galladay. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Packers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Slant to Adams. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And able to get this this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
First down, Green Bay.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the.
He does have a mad fast release.
27 on the catch and run.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Flushed out right. And that is incomplete here.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Well, live to fight another down, right?
This is the tight end, Njoku. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Well, talking about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to...
Jamal Williams is only like a 79.
Put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. And it's caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
At the 44-yard line.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Packers 3.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. It was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it...
I've never seen a D lineman move that fast.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills.
At least you went to guard the post this time.
The tackle's made at the Packers 42. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's a mismatch. mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Being chased out left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Wentz to throw again. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he can only manage to take this thing to
Decisions.
the shy of the first down. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz.
Oh,
This is incomplete.
if it wasn't him, that was a catch.
And dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats. Throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No yardage.
Okay.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to
Madden
get the
selling.
down conversion. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now a throw here will be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Out of the gun now on third down. Escaping the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Yes, you didn't see him there.
By Justin Coleman. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And they'll begin by running the option. Here's a quick throw complete to Galladay. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10.
2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
That's crazy.
And he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They throw again on second down. This one's complete. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Again, it's Wentz. The tight end, Kelsey, has it over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Wentz again. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Play action. Now Wentz. He'll buy some time right. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
Intended for Travis Kelsey. Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. From the gun, it's Wentz. Going to Stills, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 33. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone.
I honestly don't know why I threw that.
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Here's Khalif Raymond to return.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
They can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Mason Crosby.
remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run it with Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
2nd and 5. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Green Bay.
Now Jones. And he's going to be met at about the 43. The big nose tackle, Danny Shelton there to swallow him up. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And it's 3rd down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
I'm not even going to lie. I dropped there by accident. I didn't even know there was a receiver there.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later? Maybe one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How did things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
At the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Ball carrier.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. That's caught out wide by Stills. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a 1st. Working from the gun, Wentz. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And he missed it.
Bro,
And this score will stay right where it is.
no, it's because my thing is like lagging a little bit because I'm streaming, and then it's always like a second late.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years,
That's how I lost to the Vikings kid because I missed a field goal too.
The ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around it,
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
he's NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more than he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
And this will be taken at the 13. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Lions will take over.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Alexander.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And we'll go back to Kelsey. This time it's caught.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Throwing deep for God. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Jones with a carry on first down, but I don't think he even made it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense all over that one.
Danny Shelton made the stop. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams.
complete to
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
This is Jones. This is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
Down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
And the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what
It's out, it's loose. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football. So that one a disaster, a big loss.
Bro, what was that? Ever seen in Madden?
To throw, it's Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. This well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
He just got mingy with it.
Continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground.
So we just don't block the middle linebacker that I set as the mic.
To about the 46. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Wentz now on first down. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Packers' 45-yard line.
Now a play fake. Wentz. Buying time to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him.
I have last ditch.
Really got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now Wentz on 3rd down.
He didn't even land in bounds. He landed out of bounds.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way they
Threw it right to my linebacker.
throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Tracy Walker, and he'll get this back to the
I told you he was going to throw a lot of picks.
And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
A gain of a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Wentz now to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Definitely hit the wrong button.
To the 41-yard line. They're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Back to throw now on first down. Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Adams. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
I stopped.
And that is incomplete.
I stopped. I had the pick.
Brings up second down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
That's acrobat, bro. That's acrobat.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. Forced out to his left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
I'm really keeping you in the game.
Spotted at the 3-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet.
I've thrown more picks in this game than I have the whole season.
0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Steps away to his left. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Once again, it's Swift.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop.
This is Swift on the counter.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30.
GG, bro.
It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up.
At the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on.